Okay, now, so we have Eniola Olaosebikon. My Yoruba is getting good. Now, you are a creative writer. You are a poet with an experience and exposure spanning more than a decade. Now, your works have been featured in international dailies, international blogs, as well as anthologies. Now, you hold a master's degree in Aberystwyth University, Wales, United Kingdom, where you studied international business management. You are welcome to the show. Our personality types. And I know that we know there are like, how many personality types? Exactly. So let us shed more light on personality types and how they can deal with themselves when they are aware of who they are.
Okay, there are many scholars with many personality types. Like some have like 16 types, or the pilot, whatever. Some are, and then there's the introversion, extroversion. But I think for me, the simplest one for me is just the 4 ones. The choleric, the melancholic, sanguine, and phlegmatic. Yeah, because that's like simple, and it covers a whole lot. And with regards to that, there's really no pure, there's no pure personality with regards to the 4 mentioned. So you can be a mixture of maybe like sanguine and phlegmatic, like a sunflag or something. So like basically,
sometimes you even get a mixture of 3.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, like myself, like I think I'm like more of 3, like like here and there, but I think basically there will be one that will be dominant. Like this is who you are. Like if you're a sun, like you're jumping all around the place, happy, lively, like always talking. That's like the dominant one.
Okay.
But then let's say you have a phlegmatic to the side, maybe like a bit lazy, you don't like doing your washings, chores are kind of bore you. You could be like a phlegmatic sign. So like basically we kind of come in mix, and that's what makes about our uniqueness. Because even though, let's say for instance, like, let's say maybe I'm a male and you're a son. Let's say I'm a male, you're a male.
Male.
Basically we share similar attributes, but because we also have different mix, so we can't be the same, because I come with my own mix. I could be a male, sun, and choleric. You could be a male, choleric, phleg. So like that actually brings out our individuality. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Now, what is the connection? I want to know between personality types. There is a connection when it comes to our emotions. What connects us, regardless of our different, personalities?
What connects us?
Yeah. That's in terms of our emotions, how we express ourselves.
I didn't get the question.
Now, in terms of how we express ourselves, now there's the sanguine, there's the melancholy, there's the phleg. What connects us in terms of how we express ourselves? Is it like a unison in terms of how we express ourselves, or is it entirely different?
Yeah, I would say what connects us is that major thing we share in common. Like, let's say we are both sun, so like that liveliness, that bubbly attitude would connect us because we share that thing and that factor basically. But then with time, adversity comes to play when we begin to exhibit some other attributes like anger. If you happen to be a choleric and you're prone to anger. Or maybe you have a mix of male that makes you depressed, because you can be happy and depressed at the same time, actually.
Yeah, of course.
So I think we have the basic 60%, or maybe 60 basically, then the remaining 20, 10, or whatever proportion.
Just before you joined us, I was talking to, we were both having a conversation about learning to understand emotions. And I was telling her about a book I read, or I'm reading, actually, because I'm not done reading it. It's called The Language of Emotions. And in there, I was able to decode that the best way forward is to actually identify what your emotions are. And let the emotions do their thing, because there's a way it helps you to heal, there's a way it helps you to feel. Now, the question now is, there are some people who would flip at the drop of a hat, and they would tell you, that's my nature. It's because of my temperament. Now, is it that there is a set in stone or cast iron way to behave because you are sanguine, and that means you can't improve, or that means you can't change that emotion?
Yeah, I believe human beings, we are prone to change.
Yeah.
The reason for all this and for all these types is for you to know where you fall to and how to handle the strength and weaknesses. So fine, let's say you're a son, maybe you're a talkative and everything. Fine, now you know how do you want to handle it? I think it's lazy saying this is who I am and take me or you leave me. It's rather lazy, I would say, in my opinion. You know, I think. But then sometimes it could take a while to change because that's like nature. Like you're trying to like not nature per se, because like even nature, but like we can like human beings, like we can change when we want to. But not animals, like as we're not non-living things, rather.
I mean, is that not what accounts for how you behave lovingly towards one person,
exactly,
and then you behave totally different towards another person?
True.
Do you think that internal conflict also play a major role in the kind of emotions we display? Is it? How would I put it? We said it at the beginning of the show that I said it, that there's no such thing as bad emotion, good emotion. There's only bad reaction, good reaction. Like anger is not a bad emotion, but when you overreact and when your anger is volatile, it becomes bad. Now, what is the place of knowing how to handle that internal conflict? For instance, yesterday, I was frustrated about something. I made a purchase and my card was run about 7 times and it kept coming up declined, only for me to get back and find out that I was debited about twice. And I didn't make that purchase at the end of the day. I was really frustrated. Now I came back and there was somebody who just needed me to hug her and say everything is fine. And I felt like screaming and say, you know what, get on my face. But then at that point, I had to stem down my own frustrations to say, you know what, so this is not the person that got me angry. Don't let me lash out. Now the question is, what does the place of, you know, we already said it, that you need to identify and allow your emotions. Now, what is the place of controlling internal conflicts and you know, internal issues and not letting it always show in your emotions and embracing your emotions? How do you set the boundary?
Okay, I think basically it's a case of being self-aware and knowing how to manage your emotions, because we are human beings. We have our emotions constant. We'll feel happy, sad, depressed, you know. So like it's only about the feeling. Feel it anyway, but know how to suppress it when you should. Like for instance, let's say you have the style of journaling. When you're journaling, when you're putting things out in your own privacy, let it out. Like if you want to cry, cry, because that's your own personal space. But then when you're in public, like you feel angry and it's legitimate actually. But there's a place like when you're self-aware, you're aware of the emotions you're feeling at the time. So there's a place for you to just like try your best, because we're all humans, like we can all preach and say, okay, don't be angry, you know, like try your possible best, just to at least a fake smile, not fake, but at least like, oh, you know, then like, and like, oh yeah, I'm feeling like, just like that calm face, or how, like, you know, just try to calm down. But if you can vent alone, vent in the healthy way, you know.
Okay, so I'm trying to pick maybe a question that I think maybe someone watching now might want to ask. You know, like, why is it important for me as a person to show empathy in a bit to understand emotions? Why?
Yeah, I think it's vital because it helps us avoid conflict. Like when I get to know you, like when I get to put myself in your shoes, I get to feel what you're feeling. So like, instead
what
of
if I can't relate to what you're relating to, and I just want to act a certain way?
I think that's why emotional management comes in. Like, I think fine, like putting the person in person's shoes actually helps in calming down. Like, let's say for instance, somebody did something that was wrong to you, but then maybe like, okay, maybe before the person came here, the person had issues. Like trying to like, and it's even for our own sanity. Because the more you try to find excuse for people, like the more you are more peaceful, like, because things don't get to you. Because okay, maybe she's just angry from where she's coming from. So okay, I'm fine. Because I think when we get to the episode whereby we don't allow people's emotions to define us. That's where our maturity starts. Like, let's say somebody beside me is very, very angry, because like we kind of contagious.
It's contagious.
Like let's say somebody's coming in happily, like I entered the room, I'm smiling, like with time, even if you're angry, oh, like if how are you doing, hope you're fine, like you smile back to me. But let's say I came angry, open the door, like what is wrong with you? Oh, you guys are, before you know it again, everything becomes like, you know, charged up, everybody's angry. So I think the point for us is to be able to know when the emotion is coming in and know when to deflect that. Fine, I know this is in the room, there's anger in the room, okay, I have my peace, I want to keep my peace at all costs.
Thank you very
very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all the videos we've posted and the new ones we're going to be posting. Yes, and click on the bell. It's just down here. Click on the notification bell to get notifications of more videos. Yes, thank you very much. Bye.
Say you know you're a son, maybe you're a talkative and everything. Fine, now you know. How do you want to handle it? I think it's lazy saying this is who I am and take me or you leave me.